Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and it's time for some more multiplayer online racing. Going to have 4 B-class races today, starting with a race at the Pine Hills Raceway. For the first race today then, I'm going to use the Raiden RS, 6 laps around this track, 14 of us in the race. A little bit congested at the start as always, tight right hand corner here. We are through, cleaning car right in front though, nothing I could do to avoid it. Up towards this tight left hand corner here, going to try and hold it in tight if I can. Can we push our way up the inside? Yeah, it's not a bad start. Cars all around us though. Really important at this early stage not to get spun. Super Venom up the inside much quicker. Right into this really tight hairpin bend now. Sure, there's going to be lots of fun and games on this corner. We can run it through slightly quick as we are. Ah, damn. Yeah, because we were behind and got cars just ahead of us. We could run it in slightly quick, use them to run round, but then got a bit of oversteer and nearly spun the car. Just managed to save it though. Good start though. Second, third and fourth directly ahead of us. Leader has pulled a little bit of a gap already, just a couple of seconds. Again, I can be tight around that corner, not quite close enough this time to run round the car in front though. Down we come then to the corner where all the action is on this track. This tight corner. Again, I'm just behind, so we can perhaps run around on the inside. And got it right this time and we're up into the lead. Horde of 4 angry cars behind us. Of course, if we're in the same position as this, going into that final corner on this lap, I'm in the prime position for them to do exactly what I did to them. Got a little bit out of shape here, but we're around the corner safely. Leader has opened up quite a gap already. They are flying around this track. I mean, we're obviously holding ourselves up a little bit by battling with each other, but all the same, they must be really quick. Right, hold your breath as we brake hard. I'm going to run it in slightly deep. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, I ran that in slightly deep and quick on purpose to avoid the cars behind shooting up the inside, but probably just overdid it slightly. Allowed that car in front to come past. Up the hill then. Cars right around us. This has turned into a really good battle for second place. As I say, first is away, but whoa, we've gone wide, just caught the barriers. We're lucky to get away with that. Rear spoilers come off, but apart from that, no real damage and didn't lose too much time. Again, in a good position maybe to run around the inside of this car. Oh, they've braked hard, very clever. I think they probably saw me coming, hung it out wide, braked hard, and then cut back underneath. Okay, 2 laps to go then as we come across the line. Still battling for this second place, and there's a back market in the way. They've been hit and they are badly damaged. We can shoot past. Can we nip up the inside into this corner again? On the back marker's just taken us out. Fortunately we've spun right round on a 360 and we're facing forwards, but that's not ideal and they are still behind us. I do not want them to be right there as we come into this corner. Hopefully they're not close enough to try and take us out. Going to go in slightly quick, brake hard. That's what I meant to do on the one before, and I can see the dot on the map come flying past. I didn't think they did have a go. Fortunately they didn't quite manage. Okay, final lap then. Second and third place still visible ahead, but bit of a distance. Oh, big crash. That's a back marker getting in the way. I don't know if it's the same one. Either way, that has brought us right onto the back of these 2 cars, so maybe we've still got a chance of getting something here. Doing a good job of defending their position, struggling to get past. Gonna have to be brave into this final corner, but brake really tight, get it up the inside. They are going to cut back underneath. It's going to be a drag race to the line. They are pushing me into the barriers. They're trying to spin me. Got to keep it straight. Now we can turn right and there's nothing they can do, and we are across for third place in the end. Really enjoyable race. 38.4 second fastest lap for ourselves. Fastest car was way down in 12th place, didn't manage to finish, but they were the fastest car on track and a Hammerhead RS. On to today's second race then, and for this one we're at the Boulder Bank circuit. I'll switch to using a Gremlin for this one. Not the quickest car, but very nice handling. Let's see how we get on with this one. We are up near the front, big group of cars behind us, 14 of us in the race again. Can we slip up the inside maybe into this tight right hand loop back corner? We are up the inside, we can push our way past. If I could get off and away in this car, I would like that a lot. Oh, there's a car very late coming through, but they are not going to catch us, but they might take out some of those chasing cars behind. Got to get the line right through here. Very easy to run wide on this corner into those boulders on the outside. Now up the brow of this hill, over to the right slightly, but again there's boulders on the outside, so I can't be too brave and take a too wider line into this corner. Nice and quick through there. We've opened up a little bit of a gap, and I have a feeling, as I say, that I'm going to need as much of a lead as possible, because there's going to be a lot of quick drivers and a lot of quick cars behind us. If I can make hay while the sun shines, as they say, get as much of a lead as possible, while hopefully some of those cars behind are squabbling with each other. Certainly don't want to make any easy mistakes and give them any encouragement. Well, couldn't have hoped for any better first lap. Just brake hard here as the wheels hit the ground again, carry as much speed as we can around the corner. Now this could be interesting, coming over this crossover. Once we're around this tight right hand corner, could be a whole stream of cars blocking the way if we're unlucky. I think most of them are through actually. Yeah, there's about 3 stragglers coming through, and they might take out some of the cars behind. So we've been pretty lucky there. I think that car in second place is catching us up pretty rapidly now. So quite soon I think we're going to have to start defending this lead if we can. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do that for long, but we'll certainly have a go. That's a nice corner. Yep, there they are in behind us. Again, carry as much speed through this corner as I can, but watch, because there's boulders on the outside, so I can't run it too wide. Now flat out down here, just a slight lift to get it back over to the right hand side, and then try and judge this corner. You can cut it a bit, but got to be careful of that boulder on the inside. And we got a horrible kick there that just threw us into the barriers as we're coming around the corner. That is not what I needed. They've got to run up the inside, can't really protect it. Can we try and run it all the way around the outside? It's a nice wide corner, and that is going to now leave us on the inside for this right. I need to park it on the inside if possible, not leave a gap. Just left enough of a gap for them to sneak up, but we are neck and neck as we come across. Fortunately it's clear. There was a car coming, but there's a back marker in the way. Can I sneak up the left side? No, they are right in the way. That is very awkward, blocking us. I think that's the car from the first race again, isn't it? That took us out, getting in the way. We've managed to get past and back up into the lead, but second and third are right behind us now. This is going to be a thrilling final lap, I think. I am absolutely on the edge trying to keep it ahead of these cars. The Raiden's got to run up the outside. I'd prefer it to be there so we can try and hold it if we can. Of course they've got incredible grip, but we're neck and neck. Third place is right behind us as well. What a finish this is going to be. Up over the top. Third's gone wide, but now there's a hammerhead shot through. I need a really good corner here. That's not bad, and the Raiden has gone wide. We can bounce off them, and I think we are going to get second place. That was a really enjoyable one. Great fun. 1 minute 19.171 seconds for ourselves. The car that just nicked it on the line, came from nowhere to nick it, was the fastest. On to today's third race then, and for this one we're going to be at the Northland Raceway. Switch to something totally different. For this one I'm going to use the Outlaw. Certainly not a car I use very often, and let's see how well we can do, what sort of position we might be able to grab using this car. We can nip round the outside of that one facing the wrong way, and we've got a good run round this corner. It's going to put us on the outside for this corner though. Managed to get round though without getting hit wide. Now we've got the option of the left and right path. I always prefer the left hand path. Right hand is definitely quicker, but it is a lot more dangerous and so easy to get it wrong. So normally I will go for this left hand path. A couple of cars gone wide there, and we can gain a couple of places. Up into fourth as it stands. Of course, there's a few cars gone the other way, and whoops. Okay, car doesn't really handle the bumps on the outside line there very well. Gonna have to try and remember that for the next lap. Keep the wheels on the tarmac round this corner, get the power down. Obviously not the most agile car, and got to be a little bit careful on the power going around some of these corners, but that's a decent first lap. 6th place. Bit of a gap back to the cars behind. Right, let's not go quite as wide here, because that's where the bumps were, wasn't it, on the last lap. Who's going what way? Everyone's... oh, most of them are going right, yeah. Just one other car going this other route. Got a good gap back, actually, back to 7th place. About 6 seconds, 7 seconds as it stands. Desperately trying to hold on to that car in front. Oh, made a bit of a mess of that, gone wide. That wasn't ideal. Managed to rescue it quite quickly, but we'll have wasted a little bit more time. Still well up on the car in 7th, but we have dropped back from all the other cars. Obviously all the ones that went the opposite path, but even the one that went the same way as us, now we are dropping back from. Someone's gone wide here though. Someone has just reset, I think. Yeah, that was for position as well, so we're up into 5th place. Don't know if that car is still going. If it is that car that's just gone wide, they're now about 5 seconds behind us. You'd expect them to be catching up pretty rapidly. Just got to watch for cars on this crossover here as well. It's quite unusual, I find, to get hit on that crossover. I don't know why that is. It's obviously just like the spacing of the cars and with the track, but yeah, it can happen. So you just have a quick glance as you approach it. Another half decent lap then, as we come round for the halfway stage of the race, and we're in 5th place, and we have still got 5 seconds back to the car behind. Car in front is about 6-7 seconds ahead, I think, something like that. Can we see? Yeah, they can just about see them going around the corner at the end of this little straight. I think they've all gone right again, but I will stick with my preferred safer option. Yeah, fun little car to drive, this one. It's alright though. It's certainly not the worst. It'll be interesting to see what the times are like. I think clearly those cars up at the front are going to be lapping a good couple of seconds quicker, I would think. But we'll see how it fares against some of the other cars in the race. I mean, there's obviously a lot of cars behind us that haven't been able to catch us up as yet. Saying that, 6th place is now a lot closer than it was. Maybe lost a second or two to that on that lap. 2 laps to go then. Car immediately ahead of us is not quite as far ahead as they were, so they must have got held up, I think. Yeah, gap's down to just under 5 seconds to them now. They've gone right. So again, I'm just going to have to hope they make a mistake on that tricky route. Again, quick glance as we come towards this crossover. Looks clear though. Yeah, we're good. Watch that tree on the outside. Very easy to go into that gentle little bend too quick and then not be able to recover in time. That is that 4th place? Yeah, that is 4th place. So again, we've in fact 3rd and 4th. So there must have been some sort of coming together. Might even be second, third and fourth. There's obviously been some sort of coming together, and we are now a lot closer, but that is also 6th place right behind us. So everything is closed up for this final lap. Let's see what we can get. They tried to make a move up the inside, but caught the front end on our back end, and they've spun slightly. I think they controlled it, so they didn't spin right out, but a couple of cars gone left this time. Whoa, that's just braked right in front of us. Saw it at the last second and managed to avoid it. That wasn't for position, so I wonder if that car was maybe holding some of the others up. Still in 5th then. I wonder which way the other car has gone. I don't think they're behind me, so they've gone the other way. So it's possible they're going to come out ahead of us. Car gone wide there. Was that for position? No. No, 4th place then. And here comes the other car, I think, on the other path. Yep, right in behind us. Can we keep them behind as we come around this corner? Powered down. They've just got the nose up the inside. They can't spin us though, and we are going to get a 4th place. I think that's pretty respectable using the Outlaw. 1 minute and 7.9 seconds, fastest lap for ourselves. Yeah, those hammerheads were a lot quicker, about 3-4 seconds faster a lap. Okay, on to today's final race of this video, and for this one we're going to be back at the Pine Hills Raceway. Slightly different configuration of the track. We're going in the opposite direction, and I'm using the blade for this one. It's just a 3-lap race. We've got a lot of cars up the inside here, and I'm getting spun, desperately trying to keep it straight and keep it out the barriers. We've managed just about to do that. Car's gone wide. We can shoot past into this really tight right hand corner now. Really tight hairpin. That one has dived in and done us a favour, cleared a path for us to get up into 2nd place. Leader is already a second or so ahead. Try and carry as much speed around this corner. Turning tight, but watch the boulder on the inside here. Can't let it run wide because there's a lot of boulders on the outside as well. And then we've got this sort of double right hand corner here into the straight for the end of the lap. Good first lap then. 2nd place, and a nice gap back to 3rd as well. Anything we can do about catching that car in front. Certainly going to have a go, see if we can chase them down. Oh, I've gone into that quick though. Ooh, just about kept it out the barriers, just ran through the tyres. Again, brake hard, a little bit of handbrake, and that's slightly wide this time. Not the worst though. Quick into this first part of the left hand corner, then brake hard for the second. So you sort of change that two left hand corner into one almost. Well, I think we might be slightly closer to the leader. Probably going to need them to make a little bit of a mistake on this last lap though. Whoop. And instead of them making a mistake, I've made a little mistake and gone into the barriers. That car behind is closer as well, so we've all closed up and we're on the final lap. Up the hill then, and let's try and keep it out the barriers on the left this time. Yeah, that's better. That's a better corner as well. Trying to get the grip into the rear tyres. I think we are closing very, very slowly on that car in front, but it's not going to be enough, and that car behind, by the look of it, is right in behind us. Oh, and I've gone into that too quick. Whoa, that was lucky. Big mistake. That's allowed that hammerhead to get through, but I was actually pretty lucky. I went terribly wide, but there was a little bump just lifted the right hand wheels off the ground, and that caused them to run over the boulders rather than hit them. Third place then for the final race in today's video. 55.7 fastest lap for ourselves. Raiden down in 8th place was the fastest car on track. We weren't too far off the times of some of the other cars though. Well, that is the end of this week's online racing video, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you soon.